All right, hey guys, Melinda Caldwell here. Let me turn the light on really quickly. But I'm going to do a video today for the more advanced. You saw a training on how to create ads, how to create your own ads, and how to make them clickable. Now what you want to do is you want to, if you really want to start generating a lot of leads, a lot of sales, you want to invest in tools that will allow you to do that. What's great about this tool that I'm about to show you now is that once you set it up, you can just rock and roll daily. I would say use this tool probably every 48 hours. So let's begin. So the first thing you want to do, now let me back up. With this tool, I can also auto post to Facebook. So you get Facebook auto posting, you get Backpages auto posting. They also have a bunch of other cool stuff when you become an affiliate of this program. The tool, you can pay either $100 upfront or you can make monthly payments on it. Definitely worth getting this tool. So the first thing you want to do is you want to, well, I don't want to do that first. I want to go to account, and you want to make sure all your settings are in the account. So when you join the Build My Income Daily community, which is the community that you get the tool, you want to make sure you fill all this stuff out, the email address that it's associated with, and you log in. Okay. Next thing you need to do is you need to go back to tools and you go back to settings, and then you're going to put some basic settings in here, and then you're done. Now, when you get in, there are 5 training videos that are less, all of them are less than 15 minutes, and it shows you exactly how to set up. You know, it's not hard at all. So what I want to do is I want to put in the email provider that I'm using, and I'm going to put in, let's see, which one do I want to use? Hold on one second. Now, when you're doing this, you definitely want to have, when you're doing the auto posting, you want to have a separate account because, hold on, you want to have a separate email account because what's going to happen is you need to verify all of these accounts. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to have one email address that that will go to, where all the verifications will go to that email address, and then you just go in and you click verify the link. Okay, so I'm going to use this email address because I am promoting the 250 No Website System. So I'm going to go back to, okay, I'm going to post that in there. All right, so that should be good. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add my titles. Now, when you get signed up with the Build My Income Daily, you're going to learn how to create the titles and how to set them. And I think I did some training on that in the first video. I can't remember. But just in case, a great way to find headlines for your posts is to use keywords. So you can go to Keyword Planner, and you would use the Keyword Planner tool. Now, this is a tool that you do have to sign up for with Google, and you do have to have a credit card on the account. It doesn't mean that you have to purchase any ads from Google. They just want a credit card on the account. Okay. So all I want to do is just find some keywords that will help me build titles, because you're going to build hundreds of titles and it doesn't take you that long. You copy paste, and just change each title. Okay, so you can go best way for moms to make money, make extra money. And all we're doing is we're just coming up with ideas. Okay, so you can do something like, and this is, remember, we're trying to find titles for our back page posts because they all need to be different. So this will give you some ideas. You can go to keyword ideas, and whatever that comes out to be, here are some ideas, ways to make money. So you could say ways to make money, or best way to make extra money for single moms, best way to make extra money for retirees, best way to make extra money for students, make extra money, blah, blah, blah. So you can take all of these and you can create headlines with them. Another great way, here's one, best way to make extra money on the side. So let's copy that. Let's go back to Google. I'm letting my nails grow and I can barely type. So one thing you can do, you can just put that in the search. And then scroll all the way down to the bottom. And here are some other things that you can use. So you can literally take these. I don't want that top thing on there. And that's driving me crazy. It won't let me. Okay, copy that. You can go to like a text document or Word document. New. And you can do that. Well, of course, you'd have to take the hyperlinks off. But, and then you could just start building a list of headlines. And changing things around. You don't want to use the same headlines. You don't want to, you can use the same image, but you have to save the image. The images all have to be saved, labeled differently. So that's the only thing. You can use save image. Now, once you get the Build My Income Daily software, he's going to teach you all of that. So I'm not going to go through all of that with you, but just to give you a good, just something to know that when you're creating these headlines, you can do it that way. Okay, so in the Build My Income Daily training, he teaches you how to create the headlines and how you need to format them in a text file. And so I already have some headlines here already ready to go. Okay, so I can just open that and that goes right into headlines. Now, the ad descriptions are going to be, remember when you saw the training, the manual training on how I created the images? That's going to be the description. There isn't going to be any wording. It's just going to be a description that they can click. Okay, they can just click the image. All right, so I'm going to go to that file. And remember, all of this training is inside of the Build My Income Daily training. And then they automatically give you URLs that you can post to. Now these URLs are the URLs to the back pages, different cities. Okay, so then all I do is I hit back up. Okay, and then I hit, wait, what do I need to do? Let me just test this first. Okay, so that's why you need to check things. Okay, let's try another one. check on this. Okay, that's why Google blocked it. If Google sees that something else is trying to if Google sees that you're trying to log in through another source, they'll think it's somebody trying to get through. So let me deal with this. So you can switch an app. Hopefully this doesn't take long. Okay, so now we should be okay, hopefully. Let's try this again. Hey, everything can't be perfect, but let me tell you, it's worth the money. All right, let's go back to settings. And let's try what email is this? No website. Copy. Here. Let's see. Hopefully. All right, there we go. Connection successful. So now I'm just going to add the titles again. I'm going to add the ad descriptions, the pictures basically, and the URLs. That already comes with the program. All right, back up. I don't know why I hit back up. I just think that I think we don't need that now, so we can start. Now, as you can see, it's going to start filling in for you, okay? And as this is going, I'm going to pause it so you can see exactly how the ad looks. Now, with this system, you do have to use a third-party CAPTCHA company that will do the little CAPTCHA thing for you, because you see how it just inserted that for me. What happens is, I want to pause this so we can see if the email came in. Okay. All right. So you see that I've put a post up, and let's go and look at the post. All right. So there's the post, and there's a clickable link, and there's a clickable link. So do you see how awesome that is to be able to use this? Now I can unpause it by pressing pause, and it's just going to go through and it's going to continue to work for me. But you see how awesome that is? You can do up to 1,072 pages. This is something that a lot of people are going through and they're just doing it manually. But for $100, this is something that you can do every single, I would say do every other day. But you can do this and go off and do something else, and you can run this like you could, you can go off and you can run this and do other work. That's what's so great about this. Now, the only manual thing that you're going to be doing is you have to go back and you have to click these to make sure that they get verified. And then every time you verify, you're just you don't have to click the link to see every time to make sure, but you just want to make sure that the post came through. Now, what you can do if you have kids, have them do it. Do some work on another computer if you have one, and then have them do the verification. But I'm telling you, this strategy, I make sales every single day using this because of the volume of posts that can go out. And you have to remember, on Backpages, it's not like you're only going to get sales from those posts that one day. You're getting sales. I mean, it's literally compounding because the posts are, there's so many posts going out. Now I'm just going to do like 500. I'm not going to do 1,000, but there's so many posts going out that you're just generating sales. Now, one thing about this is that I highly recommend that you use that you do not send people directly to your whatever you're selling. So if you are getting in the system with me with the $250, you can promote this. But let's say, but you don't want to send them directly to some kind of affiliate page. You want to send them to a page where they can see you, or it's like an opt-in page where they can put their link, their email in. You want to be able to continue to build a relationship with that person. Okay, so if you want access to what I use as far as creating my capture pages like this, all this is a template. All I did was just change the heading, put my video in, and change this kind of information here. They click it, they can put their information in there, and then they get access to the training as promised. So it's a very, very powerful way to get tons of leads and sales. I would say the setup of the software, that can be a little time consuming, maybe about an hour and a half to 2 hours. But once you get it set up, you're good to go. It's totally worth it. Totally worth the money, totally worth having your free time, being able to do other things. Like right now, since I have this running, I'm going to go and create some content. I'm going to go and create a blog post, another video, instead of me sitting here posting and doing all that stuff. I'm going, and then now, then after I do a blog post, I'm going to come back to BMID, and then I'm going to run some Facebook ads. So it's just definitely a time saver. So thanks for checking out this video today. The link below to get the BMID will be below this video if you want to get access to it. Also, if you're going to be in the 250 no website business, you can go ahead and get started. There's a link below here so you can get started, and it'll give you the instructions. And anything that you get in with me, you have access. I'm willing to help you, willing to jump on a Skype or Hangout or something to make sure your funnels and stuff, get put together. But go ahead, get the 250 no website. If you can, get the software if you can. It's definitely going to help explode your business. And it doesn't matter what company you're with. You can use the same strategy with any business. All right, hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you in the next training.